Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. I have just started doing weekly readings. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you relate, and I appreciate any support that you do in subscribing. For my first 6 months, I am still learning how to do this for the camera, and I've been reading a long time, but there's going to be a lot of newbie things that might come up along the way, so I appreciate your understanding about that in case I say something the wrong way. But wow, you have a lot of major arcana coming up. Okay, and I am doing the weekly readings a little differently. I am doing the first spread for about you, and then we'll quickly move over to your person's spread. Okay, and your overall energy. Oh, I like it. Okay, all right. The Fool is definitely the trump card, and no matter what else is going on here, that is the strongest energy. Is always going to be the strongest energy in a reading. So it looks like you're ready to take a chance on somebody, and I think that you are not quite sure how to go about it, and I don't think you're quite ready to jump off any cliffs, but I think you're taking some time to try to understand what you're dealing with. The Hermit always suggests to me that there's something going on that you wouldn't even know to ask the right question, let alone answer it. And it's just a stirring in your soul that you know that you need to work through. I think you're waiting for a sign from the universe, and that's part of what the Hermit's job is. I think that it's going to be something, an internal prompting, and you're going to sense it, but I think you need some time alone in meditation. I don't know what it is about your person that's causing this, but it's definitely stirring you at the core of your being enough to be drawn to that Hermit energy. It might be that the way they see life is something that you haven't considered before, and you need some time to wrap your brain around something that you hadn't considered before. You do feel like this person is somebody from a past life, or somebody that you've had a relationship with before. It could have been friends or not, but or more. But this is like my favorite card when it comes to love readings, because it's such deep affection. I mean, it's just the best, All right. Oh yes, and here's another thing suggesting that to start over, and it's another major arcana. So you definitely had something going with this person, and you want to start over again or something like that. Or it could be that if you had something in the past that wasn't working out with somebody else, you may just want to start over with this person. All right. It looks like you are a Queen of Cups, but you're not quite in that energy to be that giving person just yet. You do have a lot of stability to offer, and you want to come in. Oh yeah, you're not quite in the Queen energy, but you're in the Knight energy. So basically, you'll take a chance with this person right now, but you're not going to give your entire soul or totally jump in with both feet until with the stability that you can offer just yet. I think that you're spending this time, like the swords usually is a communication. So when I see the Four of Swords, I'm suggesting that it's an inner communication. So you're spending that time in contemplation, because I think that you think and you see how you could have it all with this person. But let's see what your person has to say. Let's see what's going on from your person's point of view. I'm always careful, because if you shuffle too fast, it can ruin cards. So many beautiful decks out there, and so they just get ruined. Oh. I don't know what's going on outside. Somebody's feeling a little wacky doodles. Oh no, couldn't think of the right word, so I just came up with a silly word. All right, your person has got the aces, huh? Overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. They want to start something that is prosperous and lasting with you. And they also want to start passionately. Okay, this is definitely a start. This doesn't suggest to me right away that, not that it couldn't be, but this looks more like a new relationship. But if your person is somebody from the past, then they're looking at it with new eyes. So the King of Wands, that suggests your person is in a very stable person with a lot to offer. They're not willing to look at life with a childlike wonder, but I think that you bring something out on them where they kind of want to, because you know what, it's fun to be that. You know what, a king is a wonderful place to be when you get older and you get stable and you kind of know yourself. It's a little more of a relief, but on the other hand, there was something fun about being young and seeing things with that type of wonder. I think your person. Let me read the rest of this before I assume, because in the upright, a person's kind of weary from the fight. So in this particular position, I'm seeing them in the reverse. That is, I'm seeing them more as they want to avoid being in a situation where they're continuing to fight and they're tired. So it may be that they know that with relationships there's a lot of risk involved, and I think the last thing this person wants is to get into some situation where they're responsible for, you know, more than they can take on right now and end up in some mess, you know, which is common. And there's a lot of people running around with a lot of entitlement issues, and they don't always show you their true self until they've like landed what they wanted. And I'm not saying that's you. I'm not saying you do that at all, but the fact that this person is worried about it suggests to me that it's happened to them before. So, you know, just to be aware of that. I mean, nothing to be worried about unless that's something that you know you need to work on, which I am not seeing that. Okay. King of Pentacles. So your person is a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. I like your person. I like your person. They've got a lot to offer. Oh, that's probably another reason why they're a little bit leery. You know, especially if your person is kind of a prosperous person. You know, you get people in your life that want to just leverage you. And that can be really taxing. You know, people can always come up with some kind of victim story, and maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but it doesn't mean what they want as compensation and all these different questions. Well, you know, that's something that would make a person terrified of getting involved with people. I think that your person isn't really ready until they go through a transformation, to be honest with you. They are going to come in with something here. This is a stable, passionate, but they do want it to be prosperous. But just understand that I don't think it's really going to work out until they're really comfortable, and the transformation really has to be from you being a person that they're not sure of to more of a person that they are sure of. They're a powerful manifester, but they're not quite manifesting you yet. I think there's just too much fear leading the charge. They do want to come in with communication. Sounds about right. They want to start something passionate. They want to start something stable, and they need to come in with a lot of communication to do that. The Hangman in the reverse always cracks me up because it's an upside down card that's upside down. So, I think they're afraid of being stuck. It makes sense to me. It definitely does. Let's see what the angels have to say. What's that? Oh, you deserve love. Well, they're going to figure that out. It's just going to, but you know, this person does want to start something that's prosperous. So I think that the traditional values are something that they're going to come into play with this. If you want that with this person, you know, and if you don't, they may not want to fool around. So not that that's what, but some people, they aren't really looking for something that long term. So just be careful of this person's feelings. If you're that's not where you're at. Separation. This time apart. Oh well, that okay. Because this person needs to work through this stuff. So yeah, I don't think this is going to happen right away. I think, you know, this weekly reading is suggesting to me that it's not happening right now, obviously. Your person is definitely needing some time on their own. They see the potential of need to look at things a little bit differently, but they're going to need some time to do that. All right, so that is your reading, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And, you know, you can always give me some constructive criticism. I'm new, and I understand that I may do something that's a little wacky. And I won't understand a dislike, though, unless you can tell me why. It won't help me to be just disliked for some unknown reason. Okay, we'll see you next time.